Good morning, my fruity cuties. What's up? Today's going to be an amazing day, and we're going to make sure it is by choosing the right foods for our body. Okay, so before I get into what I'm eating today, I'm going to show you everything I'm eating today. But first, we need to talk about mango Wodzak, okay? Because I'm going to forget. I actually watched the video twice. I forced myself to watch the video twice so I would not get anything wrong because I don't want Mango's wife to say that I am spreading false information. I needed to make sure and get the facts straight from her. So these are the facts that she just told us. Okay, so she made a video yesterday and she told us a few things. Number one, and correct me if I'm wrong, write it down below if I am wrong. So what I heard is number one, Mango and his wife did a year-long juice fast. They drank juice only for 1 year. My opinion is as follows. That's some eating disorder shit. That is some eating disorder shit. That is what's wrong with the raw food community. Most people have an eating disorder and they're pretending to be healthy. They're trying to cover up their eating disorder with the raw food diet. Okay, that's number one. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion on my channel. But let's stick to the facts, okay? Because I don't want to share my opinion and the facts at the same time. So the facts are they did a year-long juice fast, juice diet, juice feast, whatever you want to call it. Number two, she shared, this was the most important thing that she shared in the video, in my opinion. She shared that she would not be surprised if Mango bought potato chips when he was not with her, when he was out. She would not be surprised. And that was a very interesting fact that she shared because my friends and family, I've been raw for 15 years. My friends and family would put their life on the fact that I would never, ever buy potato chips or ice cream or candy or any of the things that I was addicted to for 26 years. For 26 years, I was addicted to white sugar, white flour, chocolate, potato chips for sure, ice cream, anything dipped in chocolate, candy, Twizzlers, Skittles, all of these, soda, Snapple iced tea. I never drank water until I went raw. I never had a salad until I went raw in 2011. So anyway, to me, the most important thing she shared, and the second fact, is that she said she wouldn't be surprised if Mango bought potato chips behind her back and when she was not with him. That's shocking because everybody that knows me would be very surprised. You will never get off your addiction if you are restricting. Addiction and restriction are synonymous with each other. It's not just because they rhyme. If you're restricting, meaning drinking just juice or eating just fruit or trying to water fast or trying to dry fast, I promise you right now, and this is my opinion again, as somebody who's lived a raw food lifestyle for 15 years, my opinion is you will never get away from your addictions if you restrict. If you use restriction, you will never get away from your addiction. Put it down below, boo. Put that on a t-shirt and give me 10% because that's the damn truth. All right. The number three thing she shared, let me get this straight. Number three is that he didn't eat a lot of juicy fruits. He ate a lot of durian and avocado. And I definitely agree with her. That is not healthy at all. That is not healthy. Sorry, I'm hungry. Sorry, guys. It's 10 o'clock. I got in my 10,000 steps, so I got to eat breakfast. But breakfast is going to be my grapes with lemon on top. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it, baby. Now, if you're going to eat a diet full of durian and avocado, mostly durian and avocado, and every day and making those meals, you don't make a meal of durian or avocado. Once in a while, sure. Like once a year, twice a year, no problem. But every day, who taught him to do this? And it's interesting because now here's my opinion, okay? Now, Cavette, I think that's her name. I don't want to mispronounce her name. she says that that was his addiction. No, that was his restriction. You have to learn how to love and eat an abundance of juicy, ripe fruit. I don't care if you don't want it in the beginning. You've got to force yourself. Juicy, ripe fruit is the staple of a human's diet. And then, of course, in the wintertime, or if you're underweight, you want to eat fat. You want to eat durian, and you want to eat coconut, and you want to eat avocado, and you want to eat more mamey sapotes, and you want to eat more nuts and seeds, okay? Although I don't really think nuts and seeds are part of our species-specific diet, but, you know, if you can't, most people can't get durian and coconut and mamey and things like that. So that's the third fact that she shared, which is he ate meals for 30 years of durian and avocado. Every day? Every day. That, I would feel so sick, and that's insane, and I feel bad. I don't want to, rest in peace, Mango Wodzak. Okay. The fourth thing that she shared, damn it, I forgot now. There's something else that's very vital and crucial. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Fourth thing that she shared that he ate was clay. And I believe, let me know if I'm incorrect, because I had the caption on, but even the closed caption could not understand her. But I watched twice, and I believe she's talking about bentonite clay. He used to eat bentonite clay, and he used to take supplements, chlorella, and some other green stuff. Okay, he didn't fully believe in the fruit diet. Now that is very important. So those 5, that's number 5. He didn't fully have faith in the fruit diet, because, you know, the mind is the most important thing. The mind is everything. I fully, without a doubt, believe in the raw food diet. I don't take any supplements. You can have them if you want, but you don't need them. You don't need them. I fully believe fruit is our species-specific food, and I will never get sick eating fruit, and I don't need chlorella or spirulina or sea moss or anything that is not fruit. Okay, I'm not saying I'm a fruitarian, because I'll show you. I'm going to make a big salad for dinner, but I'll let you know right now, a lot of days I just eat fruit. Okay. The bentonite clay, what the fucking fruit is that? What are you doing? Who told you to eat bentonite clay? Extremely dangerous. What do you have? Pica? Why are you eating clay? I'm sorry. This is my opinion now. We stated the facts. Those are the facts. They did a year-long juice cleanse together. They used to do 1 week of juice, then 2 weeks of juice, then they did a month, then they did a year. What? Who? That's eating disorder shit. Number 2, okay? She wouldn't be surprised if he ate potato chips. And by the way, the YouTube is not real. YouTube is fake. And I bet you a million bajillion white peaches, there's other things going on that she's not telling us as far as his food that was not healthy that he might have or definitely ate. I'm not shaming him. I'm not blaming her. We're stating facts here. And the facts are, you cannot restrict. You cannot have an eating disorder and never deal with it. We need to get help. We need help if we have an eating disorder. So don't come to me. I'm not an eating disorder specialist. I can't work with you if you have anorexia or bulimia or you have an eating disorder. And now I can't monetize this video because they're going to shut it down. They're going to take it down if I try to monetize it. Because you can't say those words. There's so many words you can't say on YouTube. But all these facts, okay, she wouldn't be surprised if he ate potato chips. They did a year-long juice cleansing. You know he was water fasting. You know they were juice fasting. Maybe even dry fasting. I think she dry fasts, which is, you know, I have an opinion on that, obviously. I think that's totally insane. But, you know, that's my opinion. This is my channel. I'm allowed to have an opinion on my channel. Definitely unsubscribe if it's not for you. That's okay. The other thing is that he ate durian and avocados every single day as meals for like 30 years. And then finally, he ate bentonite clay. And he also took supplements. And he also didn't have full faith in the raw food diet. Okay, so now let me talk to you. Thank you very much to Mango's wife for sharing these details, because people are afraid to eat fruit because they hear that a fruitarian dies. But we need the facts. Thank you so much for sharing, because we need to know, was it the fruit Or was it the fasting, the bentonite clay, the potato chips, the restriction, the not believing in a raw food diet or a fruitarian diet, not having full faith in it, all these things, the eating disorder. We need to know the truth. I'm so sick. I would be, but I'm raw, so I don't get sick. But if I wasn't raw, I would be so sick and tired of people trying to say that fruit is unhealthy, that the fruit-based diet, a fruitarian diet, can kill people or make people die before their time. He died young. I think he was 65. That's very young. And it's very sad. And I'm really sorry for her. But I'm really grateful and proud of her for sharing. It's very hard. When my mom died, when my sister died, when my grandma and my grandpa died, I couldn't make videos. I couldn't even speak to anyone. I'm more in my masculine side, so I was a hermit. I couldn't speak. After the trauma. So I'm so proud of her and I'm so grateful to her for sharing with us. I'm going to leave the video below, okay? Now, here's what I'm eating today. I'm eating 1 full bag of grapes, and I got to look at the receipt to see how heavy these are, but it's a big bag, okay? Let me put it in another bowl so you can see. Okay? There is no restriction going on here. If you're going to be successful, you need to eat until you are full. Okay, so I have my grapes, and I like lemon on the grapes. Lemon's like the ketchup of the raw food diet. Okay, that's number 1. That's my breakfast. If I'm still hungry after this, which I probably will be in about an hour, I am then going to have this cantaloupe. This cantaloupe is super ripe. You can smell it from there. Okay, smell it. Take a deep breath. Oh yeah, it's so good. Now you know it's ripe because it smells. Also, it has some give. Okay, it could be riper, but it smells really strong, so I know it's good. So that's going to be breakfast, the grapes and the cantaloupe, as much as I want. Okay, for lunch, I'm going to have these. This is a mix of white nectarines and yellow nectarines, and they all are ripe. They all smell really, really good. I just bought these, and they're all ripe, so I'm going to put them in the fridge. They are not organic. I just made a video on why I do not eat mostly organic anymore. I used to. So check out that video. It's the one I just posted yesterday. Check that out. Then so that'll be lunch. I'll have as many as I want, probably all of these. Okay. I'll put the macros and the calories below. Okay. So you can see. Then before dinner, I'm probably most likely, since none of the mangoes are ripe, I'm probably going to have either this papaya or this pineapple. Okay, I like to have a fruit meal before my salad at night. So all of this food, basically, all of this I'm going to eat except the mangoes because they're not ripe. I'm going to eat all of this. And it depends. I might eat all of it. I might have a little bit left. I don't know how hungry I'm going to be. But for dinner, I'm going to have a salad. So I'm going to put probably 2 of these into a big salad bowl. And I'm going to have tomatoes. I have to go out and get some because I need to go shopping because I barely have anything. So I have cucumbers in the house, but I need tomatoes. And I'm going to personally have, cucumber, tomato, lettuce. And I might have some green peas in there, but maybe not because I don't think I even have any left. And then I'm going to make a dressing. I like to make a dressing I'm going to do sunflower seeds or sesame seeds with garlic or, garlic, lemon, half a date, and dill. I have dill. I really love dill. Okay, so that's it. That's my day of eating. And you know what? If I'm still hungry, then I will have some durian. Okay, I eat durian too. I have a lot of durian in my freezer. Do I eat it every day? No. Do I eat it as a meal? No. Okay, so I have lots of durian in my freezer personally. I'm all gonna fall out if I try to show you guys everything. But yeah, I eat durian. Not every day, not every week, but I eat durian because it's a fruit and it's really delicious. However, I also have these guys too. You guys know about that. However, I know that that's a treat and that is not a staple. That is not a meal. That is a dessert or that's a treat. And once in a while, I'll have durian as a meal, maybe once or twice a year, especially at the Wodzak Fruit Festival. You know, when you go to a retreat, you treat yourself and you go buck wild, right? But on a daily fucking basis, listen to me right now. Your species-specific food is juicy, sweet fruit, ripe, and as high quality as you can get it. Do not worry about organic. Do not worry about these little fucking black dots. I have a very good friend. I love her so much. But she won't eat the grapes with little black dots. Okay, well, guess what? I used to be mean. I used to be nasty and say, all right, well, then raw's not for you. If you can't deal with the little black dots on the grapes, do they come off? No, they do not. If you can't deal with that, then raw's not for you. But you know what I realized? That was not nice to say. So now, my fruity cutie that doesn't like the little black dots on the grapes, guess what? Don't eat grapes. Have peaches. Have nectarines. Oh, you can't have this because it's not organic. Well, if you're trying to be a perfectionist, if you have an eating disorder or you're trying to be a perfectionist, if you're trying to get everything organic, then you cannot be raw. I tell you this right now. Get your sweet potatoes, get your squashes, get all your hybridized and irradiated and heat treated fruit and vegetables from Whole Foods, from China. Get that, do you boo. It's all going to be organic and go wild. Me personally, I think local is more important. I think ripeness is more important. I think quality is most important. And I think juiciness is most important. I do not think organic is the most important thing. Sorry, not sorry. That's the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I also have water. So I drank this whole thing of water already. This is 50 ounces. And I'm probably going to drink another one. Okay. And you know what? Let's all take a minute to appreciate my grandma, who was a very nasty woman. She was very mean, very nasty. The last thing she said to me was, I thought you were going to do something about your hair, or when are you going to do something about your hair? And then she said to me before, she's like, I thought you said you were going to get a nose job. Or, she said some nasty things like this. But she lived until 99 years old. 99 years old. And she ate shit, but she didn't eat a lot. That's another thing Mango's wife said. Mango's wife said that he ate a lot. He overate on durian. He overate on avocados. Excess. He was stuffing himself and then he was restricting himself, I'm assuming. Okay? Stuffing, restricting. Okay. I cannot recommend therapy enough. If you want to lose weight, if you want to heal your eating disorder, I have been in therapy and I highly recommend it because you're trying to fix an internal problem with external solutions. Okay? The raw food diet is an external solution and you cannot fix an internal problem with an external solution. Okay? So you cannot be binging on food and then restricting your whole life because what's going to happen is you're going to get sick. Even if it's raw, even if it's durian, even if it's avocado. Okay? Now my grandma, she ate shit. But she didn't eat a lot. So she did eat meat. She did eat dairy, a lot of cottage cheese, but she ate very little. She lived till 99 years old. She never drank. She never smoked. She was a nasty person. I have to be honest. She was not very nice. Nobody liked her. She did spend the last 25 years in a nursing home wearing a mask from COVID, having to, page a nurse when she had to go to the bathroom. She couldn't talk. She couldn't walk. She couldn't go to the bathroom. I visited her many, many times, and it was so sad. And she didn't want to do anything. She had a horrible quality of life. And at the end of the day, would you like to live till 99 like my grandma, living a horrible, horrible existence? You can't even wipe your own butt. Or would you like to live maybe less time and have a better quality? I guess the goal is to live long and a good quality. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about, for Mango, it's not about that he died at 65. It's like, what was his quality of life? And unfortunately, because of his choices, because he didn't, in my opinion, I believe he didn't want to deal with his addiction. He didn't want to deal with his emotions like so many of us. He didn't want to deal with learning how to eat healthy, eat a juicy fruit-based diet. Then he did not have a good quality of life. Mango's wife said he was always sick. And quote, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? So we're going to say thank you so much to my grandma for setting the example of who not to be. She was very, very nasty, always yelling, always telling my grandpa. I lived with them for a while, making my grandpa beat me and things like that with a wooden spoon. So in my house, we don't have wooden spoons here because that's traumatizing to me, wooden spoons. You know those wooden spoons that you cook with? I used to get beat with those. And that was not fun. But I had a lot of energy as a kid. very young, and I was always trying to make people laugh, and I was always trying to sing, and I was always trying, but they beat that out of me. That's the honest truth, and maybe you can relate. And let's just appreciate this photo with this fucking photo bomber back there. Oh, my phone is making it blurry. Yo, who that? Whose grandpa is that? Somebody get your grandpa. Ruining my photo. Okay, love you guys so much. Ooh, another quick story I just want to share. My grandpa died in 2011. He was a very important person in my life, and we weren't close, but he was a really, really good man. He was a preacher, and he had prostate cancer, and he died at the age of 75, so 24 years before my grandma. And he also ate, like her, meat and dairy and things like that. And he drank a little bit, but only like communion and stuff, like wine, He wasn't a drinker. He wasn't a smoker. My grandpa was such an amazing man that he stayed with my grandma for over 50 years, even though my grandma was screaming every day, nasty woman, just ordering him around all the time. But because he got her pregnant, he got married to her, and he stayed with her for 50 years. Now, I learned recently at my mom's funeral, or maybe it was my sister's funeral, my uncle told me, my uncle who I didn't talk to for over 20 years, he told me at the funeral, he said, my grandpa begged him to please let him stay with him when he was dying of prostate cancer. When they let him leave the hospital, because there was nothing the hospital could do for him. It was a slow, painful death. And my grandma, at home with my grandma, she would be screaming at him and yelling at him to get up and yelling at him to do things around the house when he was dying. And my uncle told me that my grandpa begged him to please let him stay in the hospital or let him live with him. And my uncle couldn't do it. And my grandpa died because he wanted to die. Like, he needed to get away from her. This is just what I think happened. I mean, he had cancer as well, but I tried to help him. I went raw that year, and I tried very hard to help him, and he didn't want my help. He said, if he can't eat a steak, what's the point of living? And that was in 2011, and it really solidified my commitment to living a raw food lifestyle and sharing this with the world. So hopefully one day I will somehow attract more subscribers. So do me a favor, like this video and subscribe, because I don't know, I've been sitting at the same number for years and I don't know what's going on, but hopefully one day I'll get more subscribers so I can inspire the world, because that's why I'm on earth. God is not done with me. I know there's a reason I'm here still, even though everybody I love is not here. I know for a fact God is not done with me, and there's a reason I'm here, and there's a big reason you're here. I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Grandma. And I'll see you. This is her at 90 fucking 8 years old. 98! That's crazy now. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.